another episode of Bench Burner Live Series. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to be talking about UFC 318 this week. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. You also got Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. Kevin Holland's on the card. Patricio Pitbull. So many good fights on this one. We're stoked to talk about them. So subscribe if you like us. As always, Squared will give our socials out in a second. I'm sure we'll touch on UFC Nashville that we just went to a little bit. What a freaking time. That was one of the best nights of my life. Awesome card, awesome finishes. Ended up in the perfect way. Was so cool. But Knuckles, what do you got, buddy?
Let's just say, really, this is a card. It's a card. Um, I think it should be a fight night card. I don't think it really should be a pay-per-view, personally, just judging by what we're getting from it. But I'm excited for it either way because there is a lot of fights and a lot of good fights. But the value and the names, I don't know if they're there. But regardless, I'm here to talk about it. I'm here and I'm excited to talk about it as always because anytime we get violence, it's fun to discuss. So, anyway, Squared, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Still buzzing from UFC Nashville. That was a fantastic card. Was more than I could have hoped for. What more than I could have hoped for? Let me pronunciate that a little bit better. Looking forward to this card, mainly because I'm just still buzzing off of anything UFC related after that weekend. But regardless, y'all follow us on socials. X is at bench_burner, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, all the places at Bench Burner Sports. You'll find us there. Let's do this.
Sweet. Yeah. So we can hop right into it. We're going to start with the main event as always. We've got a banger rematch between Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. It's for the BMF belt. I would hope that they would retire this belt after this fight. Just to be honest, I don't know.
Nah, because then you can't do pay-per-views like this where it's like, well, we can't get any champs to fight this month. Let's
Exactly.
I guess. It's gonna be a good fight. I don't know. I mean, it's so tough to gauge because they haven't fought in so long. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know. I'm so 50-50 on this, and I'm like, everybody knows I'm a huge Dustin Poirier fan. I like Max Holloway too, but Dustin Poirier is one of my favorites. And honestly, I'm just gonna pick with my heart and go Dustin because I honestly don't have like a really good pick because it's just so who knows. Just like Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje, like Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier. It's such a hard fight to pick. So I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I forgot we're doing I forgot that we're doing the. Sorry, I'm still recovering from splitting my thumb open. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Knuckles can't
Yeah,
be trusted with sharp objects, by the way.
I'm telling you, well, it was a fucking light bulb broke, and it was a crazy situation. Yeah, I mean, I think that I think this is one of those situations where kind of I do. Dustin is definitely aging. Max is aging though, in a sense too. And honestly, both fights, Dustin kind of put it on him. I mean, the first one he subbed him, second one he just kind of put it on him as the fight went on. And Max doesn't get his ass beat like that too often. And Dustin's what 35, 36, something like that, right? Max is like 33. Both coming off losses.
To be fair, Max has been Dustin's 36. Max is
33, right?
33, yeah. I will say though, I would say Max's octagon age is a little older, but that's
Yeah, and well, the thing is, I think where they're at in their career, Max has honestly, I think he just has longer longevity because he just has such a good chin. But the thing is, he came off of a really brutal knockout, and I want to see how he's going to recover, especially for somebody like Dustin who's going to put it on him. And I think Dustin kind of has his number. I'm not going to lie because Max doesn't have the style to beat Dustin, where like you got to throw more kicks. Max throws some, not the amount and not the style that you need to. You need to throw a lot more head kicks. Max doesn't throw a lot of head kicks. And he's going to try to box with him again, I would venture to guess. and that just never turns out good, especially considering the fact that Dustin's guard really has messed with Max 2 times, especially in the second fight. That guard really messed with Max a lot. Yeah, I think I kind of think Dustin walks away with it in this one, man. I think he takes the retirement fight home. I personally am a bigger fan of Max, but I'm gonna go with my brain. I'm gonna go with my brain though. And say Dustin.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I think it's a tough one. I am a little 50-50, but I'm leaning more towards Max just because I think he's faster, which he's also always been faster, and that hasn't helped him the last 2 times they fought. So there's that. But I just think there is like a fighter knowing it's his last fight. There's a little bit of that at play, which can be a benefit for sure. It can be him just being like, let me put it all on the line and put everything I got out there. That can also be a downfall. But on top of that, I think the way these guys have kind of aged, where they're at in their career, Holloway's speed might be the deciding factor in this one.
One thing I was thinking about, and that's another reason I was 50-50, a point you brought up is the retirement fight. A lot of guys come out lackluster. I don't or some guys come out lackluster, some guys come out.
He's not going to come out. He's not going to come out lackluster. He's going to come out firing, and that could be an issue. That could be an issue in itself.
I'm just thinking. I mean, look at Dustin's last fight, and look at how well he did against the best fighter on the planet, arguably the best fighter on the planet. Right now. And
he didn't fight Charles last. What are you talking
about? But some people had it 2-2 or whatever going into that, or whatever they had Dustin. Was it the 4th or 5th round he got subbed? I don't remember. 5th, right?
I think. I'm not gonna lie. He was. In my opinion, he was getting his ass whooped for the most part.
Well, there towards the end, he was.
He got a nice elbow or something. I can't remember what it was that caught Makhachev. But cut Makhachev open, and everyone kind of flared.
He put up more of a fight than everybody else has, except for Volk. But
well, here's my thing. I think Dustin did better than Max would against Islam. Maybe that's a crazy take.
I think I don't disagree with that.
Just because of style. I mean, the style's like Max. Just
I think you just have to be a dog to beat Islam somebody, but. I don't know if anybody's enough of a dog, but that's
I'm not going to quit. The thing is, I don't think Dustin's going to knock out Max, and I don't think Max is going to knock out Dustin. It's just, it's.
I think it's going to be a war.
I don't know. 155 Max. You got a little.
Man. All I know is I really wanted to go down to the last 10 seconds so we could, because I know Max said that he's going to. They both have said that they're down to throw in the last 10 seconds, and.
I'm just telling you, when I see those shorts get pulled up, I'm gonna go fucking crazy.
That's the thing is, Max is gonna be doing this, and Dustin's gonna be pulling the shorts and fucking fixing they're pulling the shorts or whatever. And
I'm just so fucking happy for Dustin that he gets to finish his career in LA. The walkout with Lil Wayne's gonna be fucking awesome.
Should just say Louisiana. LA is a little. That's a little. Sorry, misconstruing.
My bad.
You mean Nolans? Say Nolans.
New Orleans, yeah. Nolans. Louisiana. I said LA. That's. Stuck in my work stuff. Sorry.
I'll be there in a couple of months. I kind of wish I was there right now, just because I wouldn't mind going to this card, but
it's fucking awesome.
I'm sure tickets are fucking ridiculous.
Can't even imagine what the ticket prices are for this. Yeah, I mean that's all. I'm just happy for Dustin, one of my favorite fighters of all time. Got to meet him at a meet and greet a few years ago. So I'm stoked. Cannot wait.
Was he a sore sport?
Oh, dude, he was the coolest motherfucker ever. He literally, the first thing he said when we walked up, he was just, how you living? And he, talked to us for, 5 minutes. We took pictures. And
when you faced off with him, though, he didn't, say, this is my house. This is my house.
No, dude. No, he didn't say that because I didn't talk shit the whole week leading up to the fight. So I didn't talk shit to him on.
Hey, this is the last time I can shit talk because I honestly think this is probably his last fight. So I got to get a little shit talking in there. I don't know. I could see Homeboy maybe taking a big old ass payday from BKFC one day if it gets big enough. Could you imagine Dustin at BKFC?
Be cool. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like the kind of guy to come out.
Well, what I'm saying is that BKFC gets to wear
family now.
Yeah, family and probably is.
If he does come back if he does go to bare knuckle, it's going to be when his daughter's older and he's going to be old, and that's not going to be a pretty sight.
Right.
I mean, hell, that'd have to be when he's fucking 45.
Yeah.
She's
the thing is, you wouldn't want to fight. he wouldn't want to fight anybody. Like it would have to be a massive payday, which I think
It has to be like
BKFC is
Conor.
growing.
It literally have to be like
I don't think he'd
Conor or
fight
nobody.
Conor. I don't think he'd fight Conor.
He
I don't
shut
think he'd
that
fight
down
Conor.
before. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
That's fair.
it's the same. It's the same shit as the Colby thing. He doesn't want to fight anybody that will profit, that he doesn't like, that will profit off of him. So
It's fair.
I don't
That's
know
why
if
he won't
anyone
I respect it.
I don't think McGregor's profiting off anybody. To be fair, I think it's all profiting off him. But
That's
True,
kind of fair
true.
too. But
speaking of McGregor, let's no, I'm kidding.
God.
he's been hitting the gym, lifting the heavy weights.
Lifting weights.
Well, shit. Y'all ready to
No
move on to the
comment.
next one?
No comment.
All right. Well, the co-main event, Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. It's been a long time since we've seen Paulo Costa, per usual. No shocker there. Last time he fought was in 2024 in June against Sean Strickland, and then February before that against Robert Whitaker. Hasn't won a fight since he beat Luke Rockhold, and he's been on a total, downfall, just to say it bluntly. I don't know how else to put it, but
Izzy did something to him. Not in the fight, but after the fight, I think that did something to him.
I gotta be honest. After that fight, like I look back at his wins, they're just not that impressive. Even before Izzy, like he beat an old.
The Yoel fight was
That was good.
That was very fun too.
Yes,
The Vittori and the Yoel fights were fun as fuck.
dude, who do you knock out?
The ghost of Johnny Hendricks, yeah.
No, yes, but also fucking A. Why am I totally blanking on this?
He was running through
Uriah Hall. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, he beat Johnny Hendricks, Uriah Hall, and Yoel Romero to get a title shot in 2019, which is just like
the Yoel Romero fight though that's a good
yeah.
fight.
It's wild to think that he was 13-0. I think going into the fight versus Izzy, and then like what is he now? Like first of all, it's not obviously not an undefeated record. It's
14-4.
14-4.
So he's lost
1-4 since fighting
Jesus,
Izzy.
yeah, 4 out of his last 5.
He
And
lost
beat, the
Vittori.
guy
And
he beat
just
was
like-
Luke Rockhold.
And then thinking about how long ago that fight was, the fact that he's only had 5 fights since, it's like holy shit, dude.
And the guy he beat was Luke Rockhold in a super sloppy fight
and didn't even finish
him.
him.
Did not have any business.
And he
being
should
in
have finished him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But he gassed. I mean, it was in Salt Lake, whatever. But still,
And I mean, the thing, like,
I don't know. I just don't
going into this one, man. Though I'm seeing a different Costa from the stuff I've seen him posting on socials. I mean, outside of his stupid meme shit, but like he seems to be on socials less and less. The videos I've seen of him, the videos I've seen with his coach, he seems to be taking it more seriously than he has before. To a point, because you remember the ones before he
well,
was
that's also what they said going into the Whitaker fight, and then he got fucking ran.
and he almost knocked
Yeah,
Whitaker out.
true.
Knocked Whitaker the fuck out. That was scary. That was terrifying.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. But I think he still has it, but I don't know if he can put it together because
I don't think
his power's still there. Like the thing is, I mean, yeah, he is kind of pillow fist Paulo Costa now, but like
he can still bang it. I mean, Kopylov is proven to have somewhat of an exposable chin. I mean, he's gotten touched before, but
I just don't think that Kopylov is top 12 talent. Like I think he's barely top 15 talent. And he's number 14
I think
right now.
Kopylov puts this one together, to be honest. I think we see a little bit better version of him than we've already seen. I just kind of have that feeling.
yeah, I mean,
Can he stop Paulo from getting him to the ground though? Because Paulo can and will grapple.
I don't know. Haven't seen a whole lot of that from Paulo.
I mean, dude, he's won
as of late
so many fights
True.
in a row. He just got caught by Anthony Hernandez in a rear
Which, by the way,
choke.
Anthony Hernandez, I rank him very highly in the division. So
yeah, true.
That's not a a bad loss.
This is another one that could go either way. It's tough to pick that one.
Who's his best? Who's Roman's best win right now? I can't remember. Is it Chris Curtis?
Chris Curtis, I guess. Yeah.
And I think Chris Curtis could honestly. I mean, I know it's MMA math, but I think Chris Curtis might be able to beat Paulo Costa. Honestly, I know it might be crazy, might be able to. So, yeah, I'm gonna ride with Roman. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, I think I lean Roman. I would say. I don't think Paulo Costa has it. I think we don't see him in the UFC that much longer, if I'm being crazy. I mean, they probably won't cut him just
because.
Are
you thinking the same thing? You think a couple of?
Yeah. I think Roman pulls it together for this one. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Also, never seen a Russian person look the way that Roman does.
Looks like Chase Hooper.
Yeah, I remember one time I was watching with my friend Thomas. We were watching like 279 or one of those cards he was on, or no, whatever. Regardless, and he was like, "I don't never see too many Slavic fellows with noses like that."
No, I'm
And I was
trying
like,
to like figure out.
I don't think his noses always looked like that. To be fair, I think that's
Shit got
from the
smashed.
sport.
He's got the JDM nose. Got
Yeah.
smashed all the shit.
Yeah. Well,
We got some more people in here. What's up, everybody?
what's going on?
Hit the comments, boys.
Yeah, give us some
Let us know
stuff
what's
to talk about. This isn't the greatest card, so we need you guys to fire in.
Help us out here, please, please.
Please.
We got Kevin Holland fighting D-Rod. This one is another interesting one. That's another hard one to pick. Kevin Holland, most recently, didn't he lose to RDR? Or is he fought?
No,
He's fought
he
since
beat,
then. Yeah, that's right. Oh,
he beat-
Vicente Luque.
You said hard one to pick?
I'm way off.
You said hard one to pick?
I think so. Yeah, but honestly, I mean, I think this is one of those fights. I hate to be this way, but I feel like Kevin Holland's kind of turning into like a more entertaining Neil Magny, where he's just always going to teeter that line and probably beat some guys and lose some guys. But I do think this is when he wins. D-Rod, I feel like D-Rod's cool. He can't get over the hump. Like, he'll win a couple. I mean, won a split decision against Alex
And he's
Morono.
like, how old is he now?
He's 39, I think.
Yeah,
he's got
yeah.
1986 tatted on his chest. I'd imagine that's his birth year.
38.
38. All right.
Yeah.
About to turn 39, I'm guessing.
Can't do math.
Yeah, I think
I did great math right there. I just was kind of under the assumption that maybe his birthday
well,
is
to me,
already
every
happened
single
over
fight
halfway
too,
into the
he's
year.
he's dwindling.
I will
every
hurt you. I will hurt you in ways you can't
But-
imagine.
What Kevin Holland? He's not a spring chicken. I mean, he's 30. Well, he's 32. Fuck, I always forget he's so young. I forgot in 2020.
But also, like, because he fights every 5 weeks, pretty much.
To be fair, though,
and plus he's coming off of a pretty
take much
impressive win, right? Against
he won against Gunnar Nelson and Luque. Yeah, got an anaconda against Luque.
And now if he beats, if he's beating Luque, he's beating Rodriguez. I don't care, like MMA math, whatever. He's beating Rodriguez. I don't think there's really much to talk. Personally, you guys can talk about.
No, I'm in the same train of thought. I don't have too much.
Rodriguez has looked worse and worse in every single fight continually,
and he's getting older. And even
I think Holland knocks him out.
Yeah, even as Kevin ages, he's not really taking much damage. Like, when he loses, he gets grappled, like,
submitted.
Yeah, and it's usually not like a club and sub either. It's more of a I'm going to take you down and hold you down and then submit you eventually. But so yeah, so that one's that. The next one we've got,
or he breaks his hand. Maybe that broken hand.
Yeah,
haunts him.
That was a damn good fight. That was a really good fight.
Yeah. Next one is Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull. I'm gonna go Patricio Pitbull pretty easily. I mean, Dan Ige is another one of those guys I feel like personally is just like kind of a gatekeeper. And I know Patricio Pitbull hasn't proven it since he came over from Bellator, but I don't know. I mean, they're both getting older. I just trust Patricio Pitbull more than I did in his last fight. I mean, who did he fight last and lose?
Yair.
Yeah,
He was about to get a title shot because
Who-
he's that good. He earned a title shot, right? Right.
Like I said going into that fight, I was like, Yair's been here before. He's seen the lights, and Dan Ige has too. Don't get me wrong, but not to the degree that Yair has. And honestly, I think Patricio probably has a lot of those nerves busted off just from being there now. And I think he's got the power to bust Dan Ige's face. I'm not saying he's going to finish him, but I just don't see Dan Ige presenting the same problems that Yair did whatsoever.
I think they're kind of like the antithesis of each other. They go ahead, Square.
I was just gonna say I personally wouldn't be surprised if he's right and he shows up a little bit of the rust knocked off from that last fight. It's not like he got dog walked by Yair. Like, it really wasn't like a dominating win at all.
He just
like a just kind of a plain and simple win. So I wouldn't you wouldn't find me shocked if he comes in there and looks a little bit more like his older self, which, that being said, how old is he again?
30, got to be 38, 39.
Yeah, he is a little old, so that's an issue in and of itself.
He's 38.
Yeah. So that, there's that.
However,
but
Dan Ige is 33, but I feel like I don't know. They both have a lot of damage taken in the ring, but
Yeah.
So you guys both going with Pitbull?
I don't know that I'm going with Pitbull. I'm just saying I expect a better version of him than what we saw last time.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think they're similar versions of each other, similar height, similar power. But I think that the Ige is younger. I think Ige right now has more in the tank. I've always said this, and I think I've said this on the podcast, that Ige is the type of guy that can fight any featherweight on any night and give them a challenge. He could fight Volk tomorrow, give him a challenge. He won't win, but he'll give him a challenge, and it'll be hard. It'll be a hard fight. He could fight Max Holloway tomorrow, give him a hard fight. He could fight anyone like Diego Lopez. He can fight Ortega, any of them. Every time he comes out to fight, every person he fights, it's always a dog fight, no matter who it is. He reminds me of Pedro Munoz because you remember Pedro Munoz when he fought Sugar Sean was giving him a hell of a time before he got
the guy from
very
Fantastic Four movie. I'm sorry.
Get out!
My bad.
Get out of here, Pascal. Pedro Pascal has popping the meme right here. There you go. There's your clip. There's your clip. But no, I just think that I think Dynamite Dan's got a little bit more in the tank, man. I've seen Pitbull get flatlined, and I've seen Max. You're muted.
No, he was. He was insulting me. That's why he muted it.
I was. I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I kind of was. Yeah.
You said dummy. You used the word dummy, and I find that quite insulting.
It was pretty dumb.
We were in a hurry.
But I think I'm gonna take. I mean, I am, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep speaking that. Why is my fucking screen? My internet's being shitty. Give me 1 second.
Fine on our end.
Anyway,
Weird.
I
said that, and as soon as he said that, he disappeared. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can see you now.
You guys hear me?
Can you? Uh-oh. I mean, yeah.
Are we
on
good?
our end. Are you good? Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Hear you.
See me? Yeah. Can you guys hear me? See me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Sorry about that. My internet shit out for a second. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with what?
Oh Jesus! It's all good.
Keep going.
I'm gonna go with 50K Ige on that one.
I'm pretty split on that one. I'd lean towards Ige, but I think it'll be a good fight. I think it'll actually be a good fight.
I think Ige's another one of those guys that just runs into a wall he can't get through sometimes.
That's also very true.
Hell, we're already to the fucking last fight of the main card. That's insane.
We haven't had a whole lot of viewers either. I told you guys this card is not.
I don't mind it, dude. I don't know the hate. I don't get the hate.
I like it. Hardcores, I like it, but it's just not like.
It's got a lot of studs on it, but yeah, I mean I get it.
What's the next one up?
First fight of the main card is going to be Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. I don't really have much to say other than Daniel Zellhuber is probably going to kick his ass. Michael Johnson.
And the fact that you said he's supposed to kick his ass is why he will beat Zellhuber.
I don't think Michael Johnson's that guy anymore.
Probably not.
Michael Johnson on the main card of a pay-per-view in the big 2025. We got to be fucking. You got to be kidding me.
I mean, Daniel Zellhuber, he's earned a little bit of respect, but people just don't know.
But like give him somebody that's at least still relevant. They could have had him fight Carlos Diego Fajeda or somebody. Like,
I think this is a prop up for him, or at least an attempt at it.
Yeah,
it is Michael Johnson. You never know.
Yeah.
This is the type of fight that Michael Johnson wins, though, because he should lose.
This is the type that Michael Johnson wins 5 years ago, I think. 5-6 years ago.
I don't know. He's still been doing that.
I mean, against who?
I mean, not recently.
Well, you remember whenever he he was beating the shit out of Diego Ferreira and then just gets flatlined.
Yeah, that's also the other side of Michael Johnson.
But I mean, he beat Ottman Azaitar and Darius Flowers on short notice.
Yeah, you're talking about the Mount Rushmore right there. He's knocking them out, dude. He's taking.
He did knock him out.
He knocked out one of them.
Well, yeah,
and that was pretty nasty.
Yeah, I mean, Ottman Azaitar kind of sucks, though, to be fair. But I mean, he's not done terrible. He beat good old Alan Patrick back in 2022. That was a really, really that win is aging great.
I just remembered how crazy that Jamie Malarkey fight was he had. That was a fun one.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know, boys. Are we just gonna? You want to talk about the prelims? We got so much time, or some
Let's
of
rip
them. I
into
guess
it.
there's not.
There's a couple good.
Fucking, dude,
Marvin Vittori,
my
Brendan
fucking
Allen.
internet
Phillips versus what's his name?
Oh,
What's his nickname? Something
is
dog.
being
Vinicius.
dog shit.
Luke
God
dog.
bless.
Some shit like
I
that.
think Vinicius Oliveira probably kills Kyler Phillips. Oh, great. Knuckles, you disappeared again, buddy.
Oh.
And he's gone. Peace, Knuckles. Well, I guess we can talk about that one. Yeah, I mean, Vinicius Oliveira has been a fucking stud. Didn't he get that, like, nasty KO? Like,
Yeah. That was disgusting. But he also has
Mm.
some holes in his game. His cardio is
does.
questionable. His grappling's a little questionable.
Kyler Phillips is questionable altogether, though, to be fair.
But look at him, though.
I know he looks like a stud, but
Beautiful.
losing, I mean, I hate to be this way because I love him, but losing to Rob Font in 2024 is not the best look, but I don't know.
With an experience, it makes sense.
True. I mean, he's not bad. He's proven that he can win, especially at this level. I mean, he's 12-3 as a pro. What is he? 6-2 in the UFC, which is pretty damn good. But he beat Pedro Munoz, Ronnie Barcelo. That's definitely not a bad win. Marcelo Rojo, however you say that. Lost to Halian Paiva. Beat Yadong Song. That's aging great. I don't know. He's one of those guys. He's another one of those guys that can just get his ass beat for fucking 2.5 rounds and then just pull off something crazy. I don't know. There he is. Maybe.
Getting Knuckles back in here.
Potentially.
Captain Knuckles.
Using my phone. Sorry about that. My fucking.
God. Sorry. That probably came off really rude. I just was
That
not
looks better.
expecting the close up like that. That was like one of those SpongeBob close ups. I was just like, shit was right up in your grill. Holy shit.
Like that fucking B episode.
My bad. My bad, guys. Fucking internet shit out, so I'm using my phone.
Well, do you have anything to say about Vinicius Oliveira versus Kyler Phillips? I'm leaning Vinicius for sure, but
Yeah, because who did Loke Dog beat? That was it? Did he beat? He beat Ricky Simone, right? Loke Dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simone and Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
But,
If he can beat, if he can beat Saeed, yeah, he can beat Kyler. I'm going.
Kyler Phillips beat Song Yadong, so
How long ago was that though?
2021.
Right. I'm gonna go with. Well, after what I saw in Kyler's last fight, I'm gonna go with Loke Dog in this one. Personally, that's just.
No, I don't disagree. I'm picking him too.
I'm going for the upset here.
Oh, Kyler. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't hate it. Don't hate
Watch
it.
it happen. Watch MMA Jesus make it happen.
Pretty boy. He's like the new Brian Ortega.
He does belong on the cover of a book that you see some 54-year-old woman reading on the beach. And it's like, ew, gross. But hey, everybody's got their career.
Right.
Next one is Martin Vittori versus Brendan Allen. This is, to me, another tough one, just because you never know which version of both of those guys are going to show up. Because you see Brendan Allen come out there sometimes look like an absolute stud, and other times he just comes out and flops. Same with, I'm not going to say Brendan or Marvin Vittori. I don't know if he ever comes out really just looking like a stud. He looked good in the Paulo Costa fight, but
boy can take damage like nothing you've ever seen. Holy shit!
Fucking Spartan chin. But
while we have him and Holloway in the same place, we need to get some kind of lab experiment going.
A baseball bat, just fucking.
Yeah. I was going to talk about just like somehow like figuring out their genetics to make the perfect chin for MMA, but yeah, we can hit them with baseball bats instead. That works.
Yeah, call me crazy. They're both still pretty young, especially for middleweight, which is just wild to think about because they've been around so long. Marvin Vittori's only 31. Brendan Allen's only 29. I think I'm gonna go Vittori in this one. Honestly, I think it's a close fight. I think it's probably a banger. Honestly, I think that Brendan Allen will try to grapple. I think he'll be mostly unsuccessful, to be honest. And I could just see Marvin Vettori edging out a close decision, I think.
I just don't see Vettori winning this for some reason. I think even though he's fought slightly, maybe even more than slightly higher level of competition, he's frequently lost against it, and he's lost in like pretty pathetic manner. So yeah, like it, and like I said, that chin keeps him in fights. But Allen, who's he lost to? I know he lost his rematch versus Hernandez, which as I stated earlier, Rank lost to Hernandez with some respect because he's that dude. But who else? I know I'm forgetting one.
He had Chris Curtis earlier. He had Sean Strickland earlier, like this way back.
Yeah, it was like 20.
He almost, I was saying, it got a little testy there against Chris Curtis in the rematch.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I don't think that Brendan Allen's heights are going to be probably even as high as Vettori. Vettori fought for the belt. I don't think I think it's unlikely he gets. I'm not going to say he's not going to, but it's unlikely he gets to that level. But I think just at this stage, he takes Vettori out. Not takes him out. I don't think he finishes Vettori, but he beats him.
I think it's going to look a lot like the Roman Dolidze fight, but I think that Brendan's going to be a lot more measured than Roman was, and Roman won the fight, the rematch. I guess he won the first one too, technically, didn't he? Right, on a weird decision, I think, or I can't remember. I remember the first fight was really weird, but anyway, regardless, yeah, I just think that it looks a lot like that because Roman reminds me a lot of Brennan in certain ways, except for Roman can strike slightly better. I think that Brennan utilizes long jabs, keeps distance, and really he doesn't have really anything to worry about with Vettori because Vettori has legitimate pillow hands where all the power that was supposed to go into his hands went into his chin. Because that man, I don't even know if he might have one TKO in the UFC. I don't even know if he does. I don't know if he has a finish.
Sure he definitely has at least one.
I cannot picture him.
I don't know if he does actually.
Putting anyone down right now.
Right.
Image is not coming to my head.
It was before. It was like it might have been the fight before Izzy. Might have been the fight before Izzy.
No, he does not have a knockout. Well, no, he has 2 submissions and no knockouts.
Yeah. So
damn.
all the power went to his chin. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with Brendan Allen eking out a decision here. I wouldn't doubt that Vettori could like try to put it on him and try to like overwhelm him, but after what I saw in the Roman fight, I'm not too confident he still has that dog in him necessarily, I think he reached his height back when he fought for the title, and that was about it. Some people peak earlier in their careers, and I think Vettori peaked pretty damn early. And I think that Brendan Allen is still on his way to his peak. He's just had a couple stumbles on the way. Kind of what Square alluded to. I agree. I think that think we will see Allen win here, probably decision. Yeah.
Well, shit, boys. I mean, we could cook on the rest of these, but nobody's gonna know who the hell we're talking about.
Dude, I was thinking about this. Not even going to try to pronounce his name versus Robert Valentin fight. That was supposed to be on UFC Nashville last week. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Gautier. Yeah, Gautier. He's going to slaughter that man. It's going to be violent. It's going to be brutal. And the thing is, Gautier, that dude he reminds me of Mansour Abdul Malik in a lot of ways. Just raw, crazy power, and I'm ready for it. The middleweight needs that really badly. So, yeah, I think that Gautier. If anybody wants to see. My early prediction for Spark of the card is going to be that fight right there because we're going to see something brutal. Unless Valentin just comes out of nowhere with something crazy too, that could happen.
I'm going to be rooting for my Swiss brother.
I mean, I was going to say Gautier is only 21, I think. So 22, something like that. He's really young. So
Francisco Prado's a stud. He's on the card.
Yeah, he's young as hell too. He's only like 22.
Yeah, he's a young dude. He's fighting some Kazakhstan dude, I believe.
Oh, Baratynikov, the guy that shoved Austin Vanderford in the last fight. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
God, after he got his ass beat.
Yeah, he got mad. He shoved him.
So Prado wins that for sure, right? Like
I think so. I would think so. Prado's green still, but I think he'll beat him.
I'll be right back. Y'all cook on something. I don't know.
Ain't much to talk about. I don't have the card pulled up here because I'm using my phone. Hold on a second. Let me.
ass versus booty in the I'm kidding.
In the main event. No, no, I'm just kidding. Wait,
All
Max,
right.
Max is here.
I just got a text from one of my coworkers. The real question I want y'all to answer is how many times y'all looked at Connor's dick? Dude, like,
Plead the fifth.
No, when I saw that video of Chael talking, all I'm gonna say is, hey, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out, all right?
Can't stop staring at Connor's dick.
And I love the way he talks, the way that he talks, but just talking about that topic, he's like, I
Right.
send it to my partner Ryan, and his wife's in the
Wife
back.
walks in, yeah. Is this showing? Is it showing?
Knuckles entered the
I
waiting
can't
room.
stop.
Okay, pull that one up. See
Go
if
ahead.
see if it works better. They're gonna get.
We're
gonna
getting
answer.
double knuckle trouble.
Oh, I've never been double knuckled before. This is my first time.
This is my first time.
It's so sad.
My first time. Like it's so clear.
Okay. You're gonna have to turn one of those off, dude. It's echoing like a motherfucker.
I'm just gonna stick with it because my fucking
Wow, dude.
I
Get
did
better
not
internet.
enjoy being double knuckled, actually.
That wasn't very fun.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I'm back.
Look at your little stupid Band-Aid. God. Just graduated the first grade.
Right. I'm Billy Madison. I'm going through them all again. Just running through them all. Got
I'm gonna
bored.
have to put little.
We're gonna have to get you back on safety scissors, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm telling
And
you.
while we're at it, let's go ahead and put little rubber corners on all the sharp countertops in your house.
Probably fucking need to, dude. I'm telling you, I hurt myself more often than not all the fucking time. Is there anything else to talk about on this shit ass card? I mean, it's good for hardcores, but like, there's nothing to discuss. They're all like,
No, I wonder if
it's bad when fight nights have more to talk about than this damn card.
Derek Lewis's call out went well Saturday night.
That motherfucker's probably still grounding and pounding as we speak.
They just overstayed their welcome in the hotel room.
Jeez, probably. He's probably there.
God, I feel so bad for their neighbors. Probably felt like an earthquake going on in there.
Holy Christ. Oh, hey, our boy Diego, or not Diego.
Oh, Diego.
Paulo H.
Not
Our boy-
even relatively close to Diego.
Sorry, our boy Bruno Ferreira. Is
Oh.
I was thinking of CDF. I think, but yeah.
Thought you were talking about the dude in the comments.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, can we acknowledge the fact that Paulo H is in the
He's here.
in the
Hi,
group?
Americans. I went back. My friends, Max Pfeiffer, now is very famous here in Brazil.
He's gonna get some Brazilian lady.
Shit.
Paulo, set him up.
Shit.
Set him up. Shout out to Braden Cheney, by the way. What's up, brother?
This is actually perfect timing. We can talk about our boy Bruno Ferreira.
The whole
He's fighting Jackson McVeigh. That's going to be fucking violence because Jackson McVeigh, I looked up because I'll listen to like two different podcasts and they're all talking about how Jackson McVeigh is this just violent king. And I'm like, okay, so.
he does look like he's got some damn finishes.
Wasn't
Yeah,
this
never
that fight
not
that
finished.
got like completely mutilated? Into
So
entirely
it was
fight?
one guy, then it was supposed to be Cedric Dumas versus Jackson McVeigh. Then Cedric couldn't make it.
He's not even talking like a first grader, dude.
Sedgwick couldn't make it because he had an ankle monitor still. And then Jackson McVeigh was supposed to fight the guy that fought Baby Goose. Can't think of his name off the top of my head.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then that guy, Chris Ewerts. Yeah, Chris Ewerts. Then Chris Ewerts missed weight by 10 pounds. They got pissed, even though they gave him like 3 fucking days to make weight. Okay, and they got mad at him and cut him. But supposedly Chris Ewerts is going to make his debut, or not debut, his Contender Series debut this fall. They're giving him a chance to have redemption. And Jackson
They
McVeigh,
just announced the lineups for that, actually.
and then Jackson McVeigh is getting. Unfortunately, he's getting handed to Bruno Ferreira. Now, hey, he's violent, but he ain't Bruno. He ain't the whole.
I mean, to be fair, I hate to say this because I love Bruno Ferreira, but all he's got to do is survive the first round and a half, at least in Bruno's history.
It depends, though. It depends on what version of Bruno we get, though.
He just throws all of it out in the first round usually.
Oh, who did he sub in the last fight? I mean, he beat the shit out of that guy. He did real good. I can't remember who it was.
It was Armin Petrosian. That's a good win too.
I think if you can beat Armin, you can beat Jackson. But again, Armin's not in the UFC anymore. So
I mean, well, his only 2 losses in the UFC are against Abus and Nursultan Nazarbayev. So I mean, those aren't terrible losses. But he's also only beat RoboCop, which isn't a bad one. Don't get me wrong. Phil Hawes, Dustin Stoltzfus, and Armin Petrosian. So anybody like if you beat Dustin Stoltzfus, I don't even know if I count that as a win anymore. That's
Dustin's not bad. He's just not great. He just I don't know. He's in between good and bad. He's very, very mid. Like we're talking like maybe top 40, maybe top 30 in that range.
That's also
like-
middleweight, so that's pretty fucking bad.
There's a lot of middleweights on the roster though. There's like 60 or 70, so that's not I mean, it's not horrendous.
Yeah, I guess.
I was looking at it like the weight classes with the most fighters is like middleweight, bantamweight, and I want to say maybe welterweight. I can't remember. I got to look again. But yeah, they have like the most. Those are like the 3 most. Then heavyweight has 20. I think 20. I think 20 heavyweights on the roster.
Jesus. To be an unranked heavyweight,
Hang on.
it's like that's got to be
Go
so
ahead.
embarrassing.
Let's see. UFC. I'll tell you how many they have listed on the active roster right now. That are finding it. Okay. Damn it. I got it. Okay, let's see. So let's start with heavyweight. Let's start with heavyweight. Now these are ones that have actively competed in the last year and change. Like it's like a year and a half. There is 32 heavyweights. Jesus Christ.
That's
Okay.
half the division's ranked. If you're not in the rankings, like you,
That's insane. Light heavyweight, there's 38 or 37.
that actually, I mean, now that I think about it, that makes sense. Kind of surprised me off the initial reaction, but yeah, I can't think of a lot of light heavyweights right now other than the ranked ones.
Middleweight, there's 65.
Yeah, I guess it's because that's like the average human size.
Yeah. Welterweight. Gosh, oh fuck. We're looking at like 75 welterweights.
Ooh.
Lightweight. I'm figuring lightweight's gonna have a bunch.
Lightweight's got to have plenty.
Oh, holy fuck. Damn near 196.
See, I mean, they got like 700 roster fighters.
Okay, so
Or 800 maybe now.
let's see. This is fun. This is fun to do. Now, these are active. Again, there's probably more on the official roster. These are just ones that have been active. Featherweight's only got like 72. Let's see.
Drive me up a wall. Why is that zipper facing up?
So 72 featherweights. Bantamweight has 83. And flyweight.
So many damn tiny ass people. What
Right.
are y'all doing out there?
I bet you flyweight has like.
Drink some fucking milk. We need
55.
heavyweights.
Oh shit! There's only 45 flyweights.
That makes sense.
That's borderline. I don't know if you can say the M word on YouTube, but that's what that is.
Oh no, yeah, you can. Yeah,
Little
that's
people.
frowned upon. How many women's bantamweight do you guys think there? I'm gonna say there's like 23 women's bantamweight.
15, if that. 16, 17, maybe 20.
26 active.
That's
Right.
crazy to me.
Remember when they had a division and didn't have rankings for it because it was just pointless?
Kind of like what happened to featherweight.
Women's, 145.
Shit, flyweight only
Dude,
has.
they need to do a women's strawweight. Or not strawweight. They already have
Atomweight.
it. Atomweight, yeah.
Adam,
That would be dope.
flyweight only has
With the Muay Thai girls banging
30.
it out. Stamp Fairtex, get her in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Flyweight has 35. I figured they'd have a little bit more. Strawweight's probably the most prosperous one.
Yes. I mean, the lower weight you go in women's, the more fighters there's going to be because there's just more athletes.
Oh, yeah. Strawweight's got 42. That's pretty
So
decent.
make a fucking atomweight division and let these Muay Thai girls bang it out. Let's get Stamp Fairtex in the UFC.
Oh, she won't ever come over here.
I know. I'm just kidding. People like her would.
Yeah.
But,
Especially
I mean,
the
would
ones,
she
well,
not?
the ones that'll transfer. The one
Think
because
about it.
well, one championship, they're going to go away from doing MMA. Pretty much, that's like almost confirmed at this point.
Yeah.
They're going to stick to Muay Thai and kickboxing and grappling and all that shit.
We had DJ.
It's
now that
pretty
he's
dope
only have
because
no one.
Yeah. And well, it's going to make it more mainstream because they're more popular than. Unfortunately, they're more popular than some of the major Muay Thai and kickboxing companies. But anyway, as I was saying though, that'll make a lot of the fighters who don't want to compete in Muay Thai or grappling or kickboxing come over to the UFC to fight in MMA or PFL. Either way, you know. So we'll see some more distribution of fighters and whatnot. But
Yeah.
But
Shit, boys. What else?
that's about it, man. Not a whole lot to talk
Yeah,
about on
quick
this one.
episode. Yeah. Damn.
I gotta fucking. I'm gonna doctor up my thumb a little bit more and.
Paulo H said Bruno Ferreira was of Olympic group Brazilian judo, now living in Curitiba, the best place of Muay Thai of Brazil. Ferreira sensei is Dita. That was coach of Wanderlei Silva and Pride. Good to know. That dude's like a little Brazilian
H,
MMA
man.
historian.
Hollow H I like this guy. I like
yeah.
this guy. He's a certified bench
He's a
burner.
historian, dude.
Oh yeah.
Love it. I don't even know how he found us, but I like it.
Appreciate it, Paulo.
Yeah. Hope things are going well in Brazil down there, man.
Yeah.
It's Brazil. It can only go so well.
Damn.
I'm kidding, Paulo. I'm joking.
I saw that fucking look on your face, and I knew it was coming. As soon as I said that, I looked right at Square, and I was just like, I'm waiting for it.
I always give a little warning shot before I say something mean.
Yeah, you give it a look. Yeah.
I go, here it comes.
Winds it up. It's like the equivalent of.
Well,
shit.
Hell of a
card. Yeah.
Gave us so much to talk about.
Not a whole lot else to cook on. I don't know. Is there anything in the news?
We can talk about UFC
fucking,
Nashville a little bit.
Yeah, I want to do that. But we can pray for fucking Randy Couture. Shout out to him. Got in a crash, didn't he?
In Kansas City.
Yeah, he was practicing for his first race and got a crash and had to get airlifted. That sucks, dude. I hope he's doing all right. And
he's expected to make a full recovery from the last I heard.
Ben Askren too. I mean, God, got to shout him out. That dude.
He's looking a lot better.
I saw another video. He is gaining weight, dude. I remember he said in that first video he was like down to 48 pounds. That's crazy.
No, 148.
Oh, I was about to say 48 pounds. There's no way.
Oh shit.
Because yeah, I mean,
you would literally
for him though, dude. How tall is he? He's got to be tall as shit. Like
he's 5'10", so.
Well, he's not that tall, but he's also always been thick, just like a thick wrestler. 148, pretty crazy.
He's at the dad bod.
Yeah. So hopefully his recovery continues to go well. And
you know, it's going to be fucking awesome. And I can't wait for it. So like his whole thing right before was he could grip and crush a watermelon with his forearms. You know, that was like his thing. I cannot wait for the day because I know it's going to happen because I have faith. He's going to fully recover, get all of his strength back, and we're going to get the video of him crush. I can't fucking. I know it's going to happen.
Shout out to Jorge Masvidal. I don't know if you guys saw him.
Big shout out, on that.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was pretty cool to see. They used to, hate each other and.
Yeah, Ben got in that dude's head so bad.
Yeah, so Jorge knocked his head off, but
yeah, true.
Another thing in the news. I'm sure y'all saw this. Timur
Kizriev.
That dude, that video is insane. First of all, me and my coworker. Braden, who was just in the comments earlier, we were talking about how fucking insane is it that someone runs up behind him, blasts him, and within 2 seconds, he's ground and pounding that same guy. Like, oh man, this guy's badass. Holy
There
They
shit.
build
would've
them
been a
different
second
over there. They
shooter,
build
he'd
them
have
different
been-
over there, bro.
Yeah, if he would have been a second shooter, he would have
hit in
killed
the
that
back,
guy.
and then literally like milliseconds later, he is pulling off the slickest takedown I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life, and then just busting that.
Just
dude.
imagine being that shooter, like,
Oh
the
shit!
Well, my thing is okay. And number one, and again, prayers for him. I hope he makes a full. From what I read
He's
too,
expecting-
yeah, he's doing good.
he's supposed to be good.
Five
Which is
fucking shots,
also
but-
insane.
and
Why, if you are going to shoot somebody, why?
Be
And
careful
he's
with the words. Let's,
if
sorry,
you're gonna pew
sorry.
somebody,
you're gonna pop. If you're gonna pop
if you're gonna
off.
pew
Sorry.
pew somebody,
yeah. If you're gonna do that to somebody, sorry. Why would you get that close to him? If he's a rest, what?
you're fucking
What?
idiots.
Also, their guns are probably their
They're like those
their equipment is probably from like
3D printed.
way before the Soviet Union.
Oh yeah, because all the shit, everything
Crap.
that
They
they
had
get,
some
yeah,
fucking
everything they
little
get
mounted
is from
pistols
like
from World War
yeah,
II.
they got the little shit that opens up.
Flintlocks, God.
He probably
Uh,
missed that first one. That one that was like directly in his back. Probably missed.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys also see that story about we were just talking about him earlier? Shit. Cuban dude.
Connor?
No.
Connor. Oh,
Cuban. Yo Romero.
oh Yoel,
that
that
was
was insane.
crazy.
Why did that just come out too? What was
Yeah,
that
that's
all
so
about?
weird. And the fact that the guy just got off scotch-free because Yoel wouldn't testify against him.
Oh,
kinda
that's
weird.
also that's kind of badass from Yoel because I feel like I have a feeling that something happened where
Yeah.
Yoel went to that guy maybe and was like, so I think that guy got.
Also just shows
I
you how just freak of nature that man his
Oh,
corpse.
and you know
was
he
so
recovered.
cold.
He probably recovered like.
Oh yeah, the
3
next
days
day
later.
he was just fine.
Well, they said so.
He didn't even need
He-
stitches. They
he
just
broke-
his skin grew back.
I think he broke his orbital one time. It's the
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan
Yeah.
story, right? Yeah.
And the
He broke
doctor
his orbital,
said, like, yeah, this shouldn't be a thing. He's got like 9 times the fibers in his.
and he said it was already healing or whatever.
Yeah,
Like-
I was about to say, I bet he
Look.
blocked the katana with his fucking eye, whatever those things are
Oh,
called.
yeah. orbital block.
And the guy was like, "Oh my god, the
Oh,
legends
God.
are true."
I just have a feeling that after the fact, I guarantee you, like Yoel didn't press charges probably because he
Paulo H has a question for Max Freddie Mercury. In your opinion, why the USA don't have belts in the UFC? Do we not have any right now?
no, none. First time in a long time. Same way with Brazil.
Really? Not a one?
It's the first time since I think
Give
2003
us a
that you.
second. How about that?
I
Give us a
think
second.
that's a good question. I think the UFC has grown so exponentially over the last.
No, Brazil does have one. Brazil has fucking. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
Pantoja, yeah. But I think the sport has grown so exponentially over the last 10 years. I think that it caught a foothold probably, I don't know, 15 years ago internationally. And I mean, you already had Brazil, obviously. That wasn't a question. But now you've got these countries like Australia, who has 2 champions now. And you've got, just other smaller international countries.
I think the most important factor is that American athletes have much better options
Yeah.
than getting knocked out for
That's true,
12K.
your typical like
Yeah.
athlete in the UFC or in the United States is going to go for a sport like baseball, football,
Basketball.
hell, soccer, even basketball.
Well,
There's
'cause that's the thing,
there's
yeah,
so many
that's-
options for them. Like
Yeah.
the difference in like a lot of these international countries, like I would say Australia has like maybe soccer or rugby, and then you have like Brazil soccer. I mean, I could be wrong. There could be more. And then like Latin American countries, you have baseball.
Baseball, yeah.
You have baseball, but that's your only route. If you're not going to do baseball or soccer, you got to do something. Whereas in America, like there's so many high grossing sports where you could go play football. That's why we have so many few heavyweights, because if you're a heavyweight in America and you're an elite athlete and not just like a Parker Porter or love him, but Chris Barnett, you're going to go play a sport where your physique can make you millions of dollars and not
Outside of like,
12
I
and
mean,
12.
there's rare examples of somebody who's gone to another
Yeah.
sport, but then like Waldo Cortez Acosta, was
Like-
playing for the Cincinnati Reds. Now he's over here. I mean,
Let me tell you
I'll give examples of people back in the day. Ken Shamrock left the UFC to go to WWE because it was paying more. Brock Lesnar Well, also Brock Lesnar had a literal disease in his gut that was preventing him from being a very good fighter. But I mean, it's stuff like that. A lot of the guys, Bobby Lashley was actually a very successful MMA fighter, but he was making more in WWE and TNA and all those other organizations. So he was like, why would I fight when I can when I can go wrestle and not get punched in the face and make more money? That's the big thing. There's way more like Max said, way more opportunity in America, and
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
surprising
dude,
that a lot of these foreign countries, a lot of the guys from foreign countries don't see these sports, and maybe I mean they get a late start, but at least like attempt to do something else, you know?
you could be the last pick in the NFL draft, and there's, I don't know, a stupid amount of picks, 7 times 32. That's how many picks are in the NFL,
Yep.
whatever that is, that math, 400 something.
It's not what it is. There's compensatory picks and
But
stuff like that.
yeah, I know it's not
There's
exactly.
256 picks.
Okay, 256. So that you could be the 256th person drafted in an NFL draft, and you're still making $4.2 million a year.
No, that
seems odd.
That is not accurate at all.
You're probably thinking
that's the total.
It gets to the
contract,
point where if you've gotten that far back in the draft, you'd rather be undrafted.
But also the minimum salary for a rookie is $840,000, and that includes an undrafted guy.
And that's the thing. Like NBA, same way. NBA, if you could be bottom roster, sign minimum. It's 895,000 right now for NBA is their minimum salary. Baseball, which is slightly higher paying than NHL, but lower paying than football and basketball. And
not
think about how many
not the big contracts in the majors. They make
but think about how many players they have. Their minimum wage or their minimum player contract per year is like 395,000. You could be a dude barely making it out of the AA or AAA, and you could be sitting on the bench the whole year, and you're making $400,000 sitting on the bench. It's crazy. That's why I was kind of like surprised with like Waldo. Now I know, like I know he's probably making decent money now, especially with the streak he's on. But it's like,
well, dude, minor leaguers don't make shit.
Oh, he was a minor leaguer too. Yeah.
I mean, he did play for the Reds for a little bit, but he got hurt, and then he never could make it back. I mean, dude, minor league, AAA. Let's see.
But yeah, that's the thing. There's just a lot of opportunity in America. And there's also like, you got to think about there's jobs out there that people
they usually make. I mean, dude, in 2024, the minimum salary for a AAA player was $35,000 a year. So they don't make shit in the minors at all. I mean, the bigger guys,
but,
I guess,
the cool part though is that your travel's all paid for though. That'd be the cool part. That'd be fun.
I mean, you probably got like meals paid for and stuff, but still, like I could see a world where if you're just gonna stick in the minors and you go fight and you can fight, then I could see a world where they do that.
A lot of those dudes now are going over to Japan. A lot of guys are going to play in Japan now. That's like the new thing, I guess.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, yeah. Those crowds go fucking well. Have you seen look up you'll have to check out a YouTube, and anybody in the chat too. It's just wild. Go look up a high school Japanese baseball game. They look like stadiums, dude. It's like a stadium for a high school baseball game.
That's why I'm really sad. It makes me honestly sad that the UFC hasn't gone back to Japan since Roy Nelson versus Josh Barnett in like 2015, maybe. It's just so sad because that when they went there, the crowd was insane. Yeah, they went to the Singapore card, which was cool, but that was an indoor stadium and it wasn't as big. If they were to go back
to like China, pretty much.
Yeah, if they were to go to Japan and go to like Saitama Superdome, I'm telling you, dude, you don't even have to have a Japanese fighter on the card. Japan just loves watching people fight.
They just love sports, dude. Like they are super like some of the most respectful and some of the most like just nicest people in the world. But when it comes to their sports, dude, they don't fucking play around. They will show up and they'll go crazy too. They'll go wild.
I guarantee you,
high school baseball games are popping in Japan, dude.
I'm telling you right now. I bet you, if I went to, let's say, like Tokyo,
like Serbian basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball in Serbia, it's insane. They've got like fucking pyrotechnics around the outside of the arena.
Well, dude, and we're talking about these sports. Imagine like how big fucking like soccer and shit is just anywhere else but America.
Yeah. Well, I mean, England, they go fucking nuts. But
Oh, dude. Yeah, if you say like if you were to walk into Manchester and say that, you know,
go Arsenal. You
yeah,
kick
go
your
Arsenal.
ass.
Fucking
you-
just start beating my fucking. Here in America, like I mean, yeah, if I walked into a Baltimore bar and said "Go Chiefs" or something, they'd probably be like, "What the fuck?" They'd be
I
like,
mean, no,
"Come
in
on."
Baltimore, you'd probably get shot.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't be
Okay,
like, what the fuck?
sorry. If
They
I
would
went to
first and
Denver,
ask questions later.
I would say
Or
if I
they
went to
would compete
Denver
first
and
and ask
said,
questions later. Sorry, squared.
but but yeah, no, it's like I bet you if I went over to Japan and I wore like a Pride T-shirt, Pride FC. Let me clarify, Pride FC shirt.
You got your red shirts.
wear that over there. I guarantee you somebody'd be like, you know, Fedor or something like that, something crazy. I shouldn't have done an accent. That's bad. We're gonna get flagged now. but I can imagine there would probably be like a lot of people would be like, that's what's up.
Whoa! Y'all doing ethnic accents without me? What's going on? What did I
Oh
miss?
shit.
Also, why'd you say sorry squared?
Because I said the S word again.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah. I said the real PP word. Sorry. Well, Knuckles said, I mean, yeah, like if I went into a bar in Baltimore and said "Go Chiefs," they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And I said, "No, they wouldn't. You would get, you know, you would get penetrated by a."
Whoa!
I'd
You'd get
I
penetrated
would.
by
What happened to Kizriev would
Yeah.
happen to me. Would happen to me. Except for I wouldn't land a takedown like Kizriev. I'd just fall to the floor and be.
You don't think you could eat some of those?
I don't think so. The only person. Well, I've known people that's been pew-pewed before, like had pew-pew happen to them, and it's not a fun time from what I've understood. so I don't think I can.
50 Cent in you?
No, my dad does. My dad, you know, I told you guys he's missing his pinky and had a whole pew-pew through his hand. So
didn't he do that to himself though?
that was on accident. He was 12 years old and
I hope so.
deer hunting happens, you know.
Classic.
Deer got a hold of the gun.
I was about to say, man, those deers, they fight back.
Well, sorry, deer got a hold of the Nerf gun. I think it still flags it no matter what I fucking say.
In Minecraft, I think is what you're supposed to say.
In Minecraft. Yeah, that's right. The FBI, the FBI watch. FBI agent getting close every time when he fucking slides the shit off the desk. Have you seen that meme? That shit's funny. Well, shit, there ain't much else to talk about, I don't think. Is there, boys? What else? Oh, you guys want to talk about Nashville, right?
Yeah, we'll chat Nashville a little bit.
All right, back. I gotta take a pee.
All right,
I'm down.
I'll start it off. Dope as hell, dude. The merch was cool as shit.
Speaking of, what was that thing? They had something for like $700 for sale. What was that again?
Oh, they had like a very authentic looking belt for like $900.
Yeah, that was
$900
crazy.
belt. It looked. I mean, I didn't like touch or anything, but it looked real as fuck. $900.
They had one in Kansas City. Now it was like in a case, and it was I don't know. It was probably about the same amount. I'm sure it's the same shop, but yeah.
But dope merch. There was one. I got one shirt. I wasn't trying to go too crazy. I got one shirt. It was pretty cool. Just had like Nashville out and like kind of like cowboy rope stuff like that. There was one shirt that I wanted to get so bad, but what I didn't like about it is it didn't say UFC Nashville on the front. It said UFC Nashville and like the back. Oh man, dude, I should have just got it. I'll see if they're selling it online somewhere. But it's like, it was like gloves that had like that country western like kind of flare style.
Yeah,
on it,
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah,
Nashville
yeah, yeah.
across the knuckle. Dude, it looks so cool.
Oh, I think I still have. Give me 1 second. I think I still have mine. I just got to get the sleeve stitched on it. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, I have that shirt. Well, damn it.
Dude, I posted the video that I took of the main event.
I'll have to find it later.
The entirety of the fight. I posted the video, the entirety of the fight on Instagram and some. It was like the start of the fight before Herzog had even started it. And then like a couple, probably 20 seconds into Lewis's celebration. Because it was just that short of a fight. The entire video is like a little over a minute. But somebody commented, I caught Derek Lewis's cup. And I was like, no way. Like, this is a guy. I click on the dude's Instagram. First picture's him just holding Derek Lewis's cup in Bridgestone Arena. I was like, hey, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, were you guys on the side that he mooned? No.
Yeah, no, we were right behind the red corner, and he mooned us. Yeah. Straight flashed Black Beast ass right in our eyes.
Dude, I fucking saw a video.
And I closed my eyes. You know, like when you look into a light and you close your eyes and a little wiggle goes around? Derek Lewis's ass just going around. I can't escape it.
Fucking one of the Nelk boys was sitting down low and got full fucking shot. I was like, oh my god. And then the whole celebration was just fantastic. The pissing in the corner, the dog.
All of his usuals and then some. He pulled out all the cards. He added
he
a
fucking
couple
shorts off, pissed. I mean, did his regular. Did the thing.
Cup out, shorts off, shorts in the crowd, cup out, cup in the crowd.
He's gonna have to come up with something else. He's gonna have to come
he
up
added
with
a little I guess you would say it's the Izzy celebration because it was post knockout 3 arrows.
Oh, did he? I didn't even.
Yeah, he did that, and then he after the last one, he hit
the DX shot.
Yeah.
Did he do the slam where he nods?
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
That was when we realized, because it was a weird stoppage, but that's when everyone realized, like, oh shit, yeah. Like,
well, so after the fact too, like talking about that real quick, because a lot of people, especially were like, oh, it was kind of a shitty stoppage, and initially I was like, yeah, it was kind of crappy, and then upon review, the whole reason Herzog stopped it is because he was literally fingers in the cage. That's why he stopped it, because if you're having to forcefully put your fingers in the cage to pull yourself up, you shouldn't be fighting.
Yeah. And you can see he's a little shaky, and I'm not trying to it was weird. It was a weird stoppage.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I'd rather him just go oh, you're cheating to get yourself out of this knockout. I'm going to go ahead and count it as a knockout rather than stop it, take a point or whatever, give him time to recover, and then get back at it.
And that's why Herzog is in my opinion, him and Goddard. A lot of people don't like Goddard, but I think him and Goddard are the 2 best refs in the game, because the only stoppage that I've ever had a question, and Herzog himself literally responded to my tweet about it and just said, "Hey, we all make mistakes," was the Cannonier against Imavov. Now, Cannonier was gonna lose the fight probably,
right.
But I was still upset with the knockout, But Herzog, when I tweeted at him and said that was kind of a cruddy one, I felt bad after the fact, because he responded. He responded and was like, "Hey, we all make mistakes, but I stand by what I said or what I did." I'm like,
you know what's crazy though was, I guess it's something to do with the Tennessee State Athletic Commission did not recognize 90% of the refs. They'd be for Landwehr, they're here's what was that? Blake Bryce, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
It's kind of like the Missouri Commission. If you guys watch that card back,
I will say they all did really well. The only reffing controversy was Herzog, and
I don't I know I'm a little late to the celebration conversation, but I don't speak Portuguese, but I know they've been talking shit all week.
And then he talked to Donald Trump on the phone.
Oh yeah, he was on the phone. We're like, what the hell? He's on the phone, and then Cormier is like, "You were on the phone with the president." We're like, "Dude, what the fuck is happening?" It's the most insane.
It goes back.
It's the most insane 10-minute stretch.
It goes back to the connection to the president thing actually legitimately, and I thought it was all bullshit, but it goes back to when he fought Volkov. Before that, legitimately,
and he hit the USA in this hoe too. That got everybody pumped up.
Dude, that's
man.
That post-fight interview is still my favorite, though, because he said, "Fuck what they talking about, USA in this hoe." I love that.
I went back and watched the broadcast of it. It was just that loud in the arena. The arena was popping.
Yeah, you guys pop.
We were making the mics struggle.
Yeah,
they're
Brendan Fitzgerald sounded like he was speaking through a 1960 Sportcaster radio for a second. Oh man.
Same with the USA and the Tennessee chants when Landwehr was fighting. They were drowning out the arena.
I'm telling you, I think if Landwehr,
Tennessee is the chant.
I think if Landwehr would have won, I think y'all would have busted fucking broke. Dude, shit.
I'm almost glad he didn't, because there would have been a part of me that was all right, everything else is just off the table. I would have gotten 4 more of those $300 beers. and just
How-
like
okay.
just
How much were they? Were they $13?
after
like that.
tax and whatever, they were like 16 or
Mhm.
something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I
They're
got
fucking- yeah.
I started off the night. I got a Jack and Coke, and that was $30, and that was the only one I got for the rest of the damn night. Because that was just I'm not
Yeah,
doing
if
it.
you go, okay, if
Yeah.
you ever go to an event and you drink at the event, don't get liquor. Because
I
number
mean,
one,
I
they
usually get
water it down so bad.
Nah, dude, they poured this one up. I'll tell you that. They
Yeah,
poured it up. It was a double, but they poured it up. But still, I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing that again. And then, dude, got home. The way those arena beers are so like heavy, dude. I had to make myself throw up, and I did, dude. I was so bloated. I was like,
What kind of beer did you get? What kind of beer was it?
Miller? I
Just your
think.
guys local, yeah.
Millers were pretty damn heavy.
Yeah, it was just.
So,
dude,
well,
their
so-
beers are so heavy.
I was drinking.
The first
I was-
Miller I had tasted so bad too. I was like, maybe I just am not going to drink. And then I went for another Miller because, and I was like, all right, it's not that bad.
Well, I ended up finding they had so originally I was starting to pay like $15 per beer after tax for like Coors and shit. And I was like, and it was Coors Light, so it was on, I was just like, okay, this is good. I'd rather have Banquet, but this is good. But they're not gonna have Banquet there. And then they had a Boulevard stand, which I told you guys about. I love Boulevard beer. They had a Boulevard stand, and they were cheaper for more beer. It was like 20 ounces for like $13. And I was like, okay, this ain't terrible. Like, it's not great. And I ended up getting, and it was those cups that fill from the bottom. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those. Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
great. Those freak me out because
Don't fuck with that magnet on the bottom though. Or
No.
you spill beer all over yourself.
speaking of, I didn't tell you guys about this one after Kansas City, but so I was sitting there drinking it, and it was like one of my last ones, and I'm feeling pretty good at this point, because it's getting towards the end of the night. I think it was in the middle of Gary and Proches, and I looked because I was curious. I was like, how the fuck do they do that? And I'm like, oh, it is a magnet under there. And it just fucking.
The first time
Dude,
I
don't know
ever-
why they trust drunk people with that shit.
No,
Why?
yeah.
Like, who came up with that, and then who said, "Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's make."
Probably because
this."
they don't expect anybody to get absolutely slammed, but then again, they don't know sports
Come
fans.
on,
So
what are we
it's
talking
like-
about? What are we talking? Even if you're not slammed, you're gonna be curious at how the match.
Oh, dude, I spent.
Even if I was stone cold sober,
slammed.
I'd be like, how's this?
the
thing?
first time I ran across one of those, I waited till it was empty, and I was like, all right, now I got to figure out the mechanisms of this thing. And then I because you see, it looks like it's just like a normal bottom because they got that little thing. It kind of just looks
Yeah.
like it's something they put there, and then you press on it, and it just comes completely loose, and you're like, oh,
And I
shit,
get
that
it
could
makes
be
the
bad.
pour a lot better, but dude, it's not worth it. Just pour me a beer, dude.
Did I tell you guys that whenever fucking the picture that I took with Drew Dober when we were standing there? So before I stopped him to get a picture because he was right there next to me. I had my beer in my hand, and I was like, "Hey, Drew," and everybody's going crazy around trying to get pictures with him and shit. After they know, because me and this other guy were the first one to notice that it was Drew Dober, and I stood up, so everybody else started going crazy. I have my beer in my hand. It spilled. It came that fucking close to getting on his shirt, and I was like, ah! And I set it down. I set it down immediately, and I was like, hey, can we take a picture? And he fucking, funny enough, it just reminded me of this. You guys remember I was wearing my Jean Silva shirt to that. He pointed at my shirt, and I think I said this when we talked about it, but he pointed at my shirt, and he was like, oh, okay. He pointed at my shirt, and he goes, like your shirt, and I'm like, oh fuck, I felt so bad, but.
Oh,
Dude, speaking of pictures, you boys, after the event, we
Yeah.
were about to walk across the bridge, and we got a picture. I'm going to share the screen with Titans fucking legend. Let me find this. I don't know.
While you're doing that, I'm going to find that
Bullock.
shirt.
Keith Bullock. Come on. Shout out to the boy. Titans legend. One of the best Titans players to ever live. One of the most underrated linebackers to ever live, honestly. Stud.
and Max looks so stupid in the picture.
I do
It's
really
hilarious.
look so stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
The double hat is hilarious.
The hat, dude.
I
I
didn't think about
pointed it out to him. I was like, "Oh, Max, you're wearing two hats in this picture. You look like a
Mhm.
dumbass."
I did look like a full-on idiot, but I don't care. Whatever. I got a picture with Keith Bullock, and you know
You
what?
you look like you were like excited to wear your dad's hat in the picture, and it's like not fitted to your head, so it's just sitting on there.
Hey.
I'm laughing with you, not at you.
We can't all be perfect.
Trying to find my Nashville my Nashville shirt.
I think there were just so many good moments that night. Like Wonder Boy got robbed. I will stand on that. I will die.
I
on
like
that
how Gabriel Bonfim thought he was going to win the crowd over by getting on top, and we all cheered because, of course, it's Wonder Boy on top of the cage. And then when they go winner by unanimous decision, Bonfim, we all just like right back to fuck you.
So
I tried to be so respectful that night.
Sorry,
Max.
Paulo.
I can't find a shirt. Sorry. Was the consensus that night that Wonder Boy won, right?
I mean, yeah, but we were also obviously gonna cheer for the
I think, like,
Americans.
honestly, so I looked at I went to MMA
I don't know
decisions.
How the fuck we didn't win that third round is beyond me.
I was gonna say I went to MMA decisions, and every media member except for one, there was like 15 media members submitted cards. 14 of them were for Wonder Boy. So
I will say, watching the fight, when you see someone get pressed up again, and I know that that's like the most bullshit way to win a fight, but like watching Wonder Boy get pressed up against the cage, it just doesn't like. I don't feel like either guy won. I don't feel like Wonder Boy won.
That's why we need more draws.
Bonfim, like, don't give that man a W for that.
Yeah.
Bonfim, consider yourself an op.
Every single moment at distance in that third round was still Wonder Boy. Like he was.
Right.
I mean, did you see the fucking picture of that kick that he landed
with his split shin?
Yeah.
Woo, that was nasty, dude. That thing just started leaking.
It's kind of like the Jack Shore fucking.
Yeah, 100% has a stress fracture. I mean, he was wearing a boot after the fight.
There was a couple nasty cuts that night. There was that one, and then Chris Curtis got a Chris Curtusi on his brow.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty.
From a fucking dude. So what is with Chris Curtis and getting headbutts, man? Like that dude, he gets headbutted more than anybody I've ever seen.
Because
he's also got a fat ass
all the
himself.
fucking time.
The thing is, he always tries to blame it on the opponent, but if you look, it's always him going in.
It becomes a pattern at some point.
Bitch ass baby crying about a kick that landed straight to his stomach.
Yeah.
And he was calling it. I mean, maybe you saw it at home better, but when they showed it up on the jumbotron, like that went straight to his stomach.
If it grazed, because on the commentary saying, "Oh, it grazed the cup," and Daniel Cormier on commentary proceeded to say, "Man, sometimes it hurts worse when you just flick it," and I'm like,
"Fair." I'm like, fair.
I was like, but again, like,
it just grazed him once. Like
it was like literally
it didn't land to the crotch and
it was like that.
Make him keep fighting.
He's such a. I could say so many words.
So you have him. So you have him that bitches about everything.
He also had Sean in his corner, but not in his corner. Like Sean walked out with the kid on, but then had to stay behind a barrier.
Yeah,
because they're still in trouble for the shit that happened in California. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
That's right.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That.
If we got to watch Sean do his angry march in, that would have made the night, dude.
The best part about that whole march in is that he was wearing flip flops when he did it. That was the best part.
Yeah, shout out to Alien. His tweet about like his dad rushing into the room when he heard him pissing in the trash can, dude, that had me fucking crying. Because it is such an angry dad march. It's like, what the fuck did I tell you? Like,
dude, oh my god, I hope he never has children. He's gonna just beat the shit. But no,
well, hold on. Paulo Costa, Paulo H, our boy Paulo Hosta. He just said all Brazilian girl in the USA want married to Max Mercury because she will deport for Latin America. Max Mercury, this is an opportunity to have a Brazilian girlfriend.
Max will move to Brazil, actually.
Well,
and he'll get deported.
To the favela.
I'll be the fucking king of Brazil, dude. Watch
out for don't say that. Watch out for fucking Jose Aldo. He hears you say that. Just don't go to Rio.
He's the king of Rio.
I was gonna say he's the Rio. You got Curitiba. You got dude. They have 5 different cities that are like 6 million people.
I'll go to Sao Paulo.
Then you got to deal with who the fuck is from Sao Paulo? I think it's Anderson Silva. There you go. You got to deal with Anderson Silva.
He's old. I've got guns.
He could be 52. I wouldn't want to fight the guy. I don't give a fuck. I ain't fighting.
I wouldn't fight him. I have guns.
Oh, we saw what happened to Kizriev when somebody fucking pewed him. So,
Well, he didn't have one.
oh, your mic.
What?
Oh, you're good. It just was.
He didn't have one.
No, but what I'm saying is that Kizriev took that guy down. So
Oh.
just don't get too close to him. He'll fucking chin you like he did Vitor Belfort. Just, I can imagine Max going up to him with the pew and him just fucking whoop.
Come on, dude. I'm not an idiot. I don't just fucking. I don't. If I have one, I'm not gonna run up.
Well, knowing
point
you,
blank
Max,
with somebody like a dumbass.
knowing you, Max, you're gonna be off of about 5 Flint, Michigan waters, and you're gonna be rolling up to the dude,
That's valid.
and he's gonna just whoop, boom.
And the people watching at home, y'all have never seen a Max drunk walk. It is the sloppiest thing you'll ever see. Walk a straight line. This is Max. Whoa.
Hey, you know what? I still get from point A to point B.
Speaking of
kicked out of bars.
You know, that's great. That did happen, and I was so confused because, like, you can ask him. I was there mental. Like, I was there. I was all there. I was just, I guess,
I don't know if the walk.
I was literally just chilling. I was chilling at the bar, having a good time.
His motor skills give out before his mind does. That's true.
I think the funnier
was
thing.
There.
I think the funnier thing than the walk is when he's standing there, and it's like a round lane.
Oh yeah, that's what he was doing at that bar that got us kicked out.
And then you start
out.
And then
in
between the leaning, you'll get the
the coughs, and then the little. I don't know if you can hear that, but he does the little limbs like a dog.
Dude, I'm catching strays out here right now, man.
It's payback for that.
This is the makeup for that one
night. Live stream now.
Yeah.
But fuck. I was gonna say, I talked to my dad. I was telling him about the fucking Flint, Michigan waters, and I was like, I want to make that a T-shirt, but how distasteful would that be?
You don't know, because you look like Teddy Roosevelt if he didn't get elected.
I look like Teddy Roosevelt if he didn't get elected.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. I don't know if he'd wear the color orange. I feel like he wouldn't be a big fan of orange.
No, he didn't get elected, so you never know.
Teddy Roosevelt did get elected as president. He was the
youngest
president.
Not in this scenario, you dummy.
Huh?
Not in this scenario. I just said if he didn't get elected.
Oh.
You look like Teddy Roosevelt if he liked baseball parks more than national parks.
I like both though. That is fair. Well, you say that, but I'm wearing a fucking national.
They're rebooting the Night of the Museum. There you go.
Wait, hold up. Are they actually?
They're making a new movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And I could never in my life ever replace Robin Williams. I'm not even I would never, dude. I could be the best actor in the world. I would never touch that role ever. Can't touch anything he's ever done. Never. Now Ben Stiller, on the other hand,
right? Timeout. I just want to take a timeout. You're telling me if Hollywood offered you the role right now of Teddy Roosevelt in the new Night of the Museum for like $1 million, you wouldn't take it? You fucking liar! You're a fucking.
You're telling me.
I would, but everybody would like shit on me, and then I would like be defamed, and I would, it'd be.
You have $1 million, so you can do whatever the fuck you want with.
You telling me you wouldn't touch Mrs. Doubtfire? You wouldn't put a big old honkers on and a blouse or whatever the hell that
I do. I do that at home all the time anyway. So I mean,
it's like Eric Cartman taking those Britney Spears videos.
Dude, I just. Anytime anybody says Britney Spears, I imagine her doing the fucking knife cross thing, then turning around and smacking her ass.
Oh my god, that's the funniest video.
She probably should have.
I like the one where she
stayed
smacks it and then she goes
like. Everybody was like, when she was in censorship, everybody was like, "Free Britney," and then she got free, and they were like, "Oh,
all right,
okay, I get it."
Daddy Spears had a point.
Yeah, I get it,
bro. I'm telling you, I don't know what they're fucking. They did some freaky shit to them kids in Hollywood. Because look at her. Have you guys seen Amanda Bynes recently?
Yeah.
Fuck. He said. Paulo just said, Max Mercury, what is the best manifestation of Brazilian culture? Samba, Carnival, Tarasco, or Brazilian porn?
God, motherfucker, Max.
Well,
corn.
You're supposed to say corn. Adult videos.
The only thing I can think of that I've heard of is Samba, and I feel like it's something terrible.
Samba's like a cool dance, I think.
I've heard of churrasco too, though. I think
I've had some churrasco. It's pretty fucking good.
I've had. Hey, Paulo H. I've had Brazilian picanha, the steak. It's really good. I like it a lot. There you go,
We
buddy.
used to have this bang and Brazilian steakhouse in Nashville. What was that called? It got blown up in the Christmas Day thing.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, dude, it was so good. What was it
I'll
called?
say the one thing while you're thinking of it. I'll say the one thing no Brazilian likes to hear. Picanha is just a fucking tri-tip. Anyway, there you go. Sorry. But they want to say it's different than a tri-tip, but it's literally
Rodizio's. Oh, Rodizio's was so good, dude.
Rhodesia.
Rodizio's. We had a Brazilian steakhouse on 2nd Avenue, and that's the street that got. I don't even know if I can say that word.
Just blown up. That
Blown
one's
up.
fine.
Yeah.
that's nothing wrong with that.
On Christmas Day, if you guys can remember that, the Christmas Day blowing up of 2nd Avenue in Nashville a few years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was one of the places that got blown up and they never reopened. Oh man, I miss that place. They would like bring everything out to you and they had a grill. It was like a hibachi version of Brazilian. And oh dude, it was unreal. It was expensive as shit. So I only went like twice, but man, it was so good. It was like the best restaurant in Nashville. And that fucker blew it up. Fucking asshole.
Speaking of restaurants, I need people. I know there's
Somebody did.
what?
He was scared of that. He was scared of that AT&T fiber or the 5G. And it was like,
Fuck.
he started playing, I don't know, that downtown song, downtown, and then blew up his van.
Uptown girl.
Girl, I've been living.
And he literally, dude, it was fucking eerie. He played a fucking like siren on his van that was like,
Just like saying, get out.
yeah,
Get out.
leave the area. This van is going to explode in however much time. There's a timer, and then it did, and it was crazy, dude.
I'm telling you right
Nobody
now,
had
when I go
cell
to
phone service, like
when I go to New Orleans, I'm gonna look for two things. I'm gonna look for big trucks driving very fast because we know what happened in New Orleans, like this last year. I'm gonna look for vans. I'm gonna look for weird. I'm gonna look for guys carrying backpacks and setting them down in locations. All that stuff.
Y'all know that meme where it's like when you start getting behind in the game, it's like the dude like leaning in the chair and then sitting up a little bit. That's our FBI agent right now listening to this. He's like, oh shit, all right, they're talking about I might be able to get something here.
Hey. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. I'm trying to think of fuck. I'm gonna go to I told my dad when we go to New Orleans just for the memes. We're gonna go to the Bubba Gump restaurant because there is one. There's a Bubba Gump restaurant. We're gonna go to Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Get us some shrimp sandwich, shrimp stew, shrimp gumbo, shrimp and potatoes.
That's not it.
Shrimp and peanut butter.
Janae, I know what love is.
Low key shrimp and peanut butter probably would slap because that's like a Thai thing.
Ugh.
My ear just started ringing so hard.
Ugh.
We got anything else to talk about?
Let's fucking wrap her up, boy.
No, that's fine. We're going a good hour and a half. Well, appreciate everybody tuning in. I know this episode was kind of a little bit more off the wall than most. We just didn't have a whole lot to cook on the card, so we just kind of shot the shit for a while. But those are also ew. I'm
gonna regret doing that.
Yeah, you are. God. Some of the best episodes are the ones like these where we just shoot the shit and have some fun. Appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Bench Burner Live series. We talked about UFC 318 periodically. There just wasn't a whole lot to talk about, to be honest. By the time everybody got in the chat, we were already done with the main card. So sorry about that, but you guys can check it out tomorrow or after this live stream's over. We appreciate it. Everybody tuning in as always, and we'll see you next time. Knuckles, what do you got?
Appreciate everybody. Like he said, again, this one was a weaker pay-per-view card, but it's a good card. Tune in. I know we didn't say a whole lot about it, but you guys will enjoy it. I promise. I won't promise. It'll be a good card, though. I think it will be. I think there will be a lot of decent fights on it, and we get to see the Last Dance, man. Look, tune in. We get to see the Last Dance of Dustin Poirier. You can't be that dull. What Paulo say now? What'd he say?
He's trying to get me to say something in Portuguese, but I don't know.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. But anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in. Yeah.
I'm something for all Brazilians. I think Brazilian women, maybe Brasileiras.
He's leaning a certain way for Brazilian women.
Yeah,
That's what I'm venturing to guess. Anyway, yep, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I don't know. Go check out the new Superman movie. I don't know. I've been fucking. There we go. That's all I gotta add. Go check that out.
Tomorrow.
Squared. You got what do you got to add? Buddy, drop the socials, all that good
Yes,
stuff.
sir. Follow us on X at bench_burner, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all the other places at Bench Burner Sports. Was fun. Kind of felt like a relaxed card since there wasn't much to talk about. We kind of just got to riff a little bit. That was fun. And hell yeah, I'll see Superman tomorrow.
I got some stuff to tell you. That's not. We'll talk about it later.
Just spoil the shit for me. Just be like, dude, he died.
No. Like, I mean, I want to tell you, but I don't want to keep the people. I don't want to fucking keep people on the live. I'll tell you.
Gotcha.
Actually in the live. Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, it's good to talk to everybody. We will catch you guys on the next one. Appreciate it.
Tradition is a kiss for all Brazilians.
Are we over? Is that it?
Looked at